It's Tuesday, May 6, 2014. Good morning, I'm forecaster Mark Spencer from NeoWeather.com. A few clouds, otherwise sunny. Temperatures will be near average today. Very nice morning already. It'll be warmer, but we also have some storm chances in the forecast. We'll talk about that. And will these warm temperatures stick around this time? Get all the details and much more starting right now. Lots of sun, but crisp outside this morning as we look at the NeoWeather 3D Max Doppler Network radar. Fortunately, we don't have like this big area of rain or a wall of water coming at us. We do have some showers and maybe a few rumbles of thunder up here in the Dakotas. That's moving off into Minnesota this morning. Otherwise, pretty quiet. Some rain and snow right in the Intermountain West there. That's about it. Look at this. Look at the warm air finally down here in the southern plains and along the Gulf Coast. 60s and 70s to start the morning. It's about time. And the good news is it's coming our way, guys. It's coming our way. We're going to see temperatures really warm up over the next few days. We'll see that in a 7-day forecast in just a moment. Across our area this morning, we are looking at temperatures that are chilly. Yes, we're looking at temperatures in the upper 30s at right around 40 degrees. Our cold spot this morning is Ashtabula at 34. You got 39 Youngstown and Akron Canton, 38 Worcester, 40 in Mansfield, 41 in Cleveland, and 42 in Dover, New Philly. The good news is temperatures are going to rise about 20 degrees today. We're going to get into the lower 60s, I think, except the immediate lakeshore. You may not hit 60. There's going to be a north breeze today, so it's going to be cooler near the immediate lakeshore. And we'll actually take a look at that here in just a second. And we're looking at temperatures here, one of our high resolution models right now, and we're going to go through the day here. We're going to see we're going to warm up very nicely. Here we are by 10 o'clock, already in the low and middle 50s across much of the area. But look here. You see this area of dark green? Those are 40s, so right along the immediate lakeshore. Now, this may be a little bit overdone. It might be a little bit too far inland, but we do have a north breeze coming across the very cold lake, so it could be a little bit cooler inland. But look at this. See that diminishing? Here we are at 2 o'clock. We have 60s for Akron and Canton, and we basically have 50s for Cleveland, according to this. Notice still this little ribbon of dark green here. Yeah, those are upper 40s, but I think the immediate lakeshore will get into the 50s. You just may not see 60. And as we go through the rest of the afternoon, we really do warm up. Here we are at 4 o'clock. As that imagery comes up, there we go. And yeah, look down here. 70s down here for Columbus, Zanesville, all the way to Wheeling. That's headed our way for tomorrow. On our Futurecast, I wanted to show the temperatures over the next couple of days here. Here we are at Wednesday morning. We start off in the upper 40s. Yeah. Now that is something to get excited about. It's better than the 30s. And now as we go through the day on Wednesday, here we are at 2 o'clock. Temperatures already in the lower 70s. And look at the 80s sneaking into southern Ohio. Yeah, that's very good. That's a little taste of Thursday right there for us. And hey, look at this, even warmer as we get to 5 p.m. We're talking about highs probably in the middle 70s tomorrow. Wouldn't be surprised if Dover, New Philadelphia actually hit 80. It's pretty close here on this model. As we go through the overnight, look at temperatures. They're going to stay pretty warm. We're going to stay generally in the upper 50s. We're going to start off tomorrow morning in the low 60s. I'm sorry, Thursday morning in the low 60s. And then we're going to go through the day. Here we are, 2 o'clock. Look at this. We have 80s knocking on our door. These are upper 70s. This is anywhere from 77 to 79 degrees across much of the area. And there it is, 80 degrees for Thursday across parts of the area. I think everybody will see 80. I think a few places may get above 80, actually. Dover, New Philly, and possibly Mansfield, and maybe out towards Sandusky as well. And so it's going to stay pretty warm, fortunately, even into Friday with a chance for rain showers. We're still going to see temperatures well into the 70s. Our almanac for today, the high yesterday was 55 degrees, the low 39. Our averages are 67 and 47 respectively. The record high today, 92. Just a trace of rain for yesterday. We're at 4/100ths of an inch for the month, and we're at about 12¼ inches of precipitation for the year. Sunrise is at 6:18 a.m. and sunset, look at this, at 8:30 p.m. now. Pollen forecast for today, Tree pollen well into the moderate category. I believe that's going to be getting into the high category as we go over the next couple of days. Grass pollen remains relatively low, almost next to nothing now, and mold spores are also low. But if you are allergic to tree pollen, it's going to be a tough couple days for you with the warmer temperatures and drier air in place. Our forecast for today: sunny, crisp, a little cool this morning, but look, we're going to get into the low and middle 60s today, a high of 64. Winds will be out of the north, not real strong, but just enough to keep it cool near the immediate lakeshore, right around 4 to 8 miles per hour. We're going to start your morning off at 7 a.m., sunny, crisp, 40 degrees. We're up to 57 by 11 a.m. under sunny skies, 62 by 2 p.m., and 63 at 5 p.m. with a few extra clouds building in later this afternoon. Much the same for Akron and Canton. I'm going to the high of 66 here. Again, winds will be out of the north, so it will feel a little bit cooler. Much the same throughout the day with a few clouds building in later this afternoon. Overnight tonight, clouds build in after about 9-10 o'clock. We're cloudy by midnight with a few scattered showers around just before daybreak. As a weak little system passes through, we drop to the low 40s. Winds will be out of the east at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Not expecting a lot of rain, but it will be enough for the morning commute to make it a little bit wet, and that's going to be about it. And then we should dry out pretty nice for your Wednesday. But the Tribe game tonight, you're going to be dry. It's going to be a little chilly. Look, we're going to fall through the 50s and into the upper 40s by the end of the game with a light east wind. So if you're going to the game, you're going to want a jacket, but otherwise it's going to be a really good night for a baseball game. Over the next 7 days, again, Wednesday, scattered rain in the morning, and then a chance for some thunderstorms later in the afternoon. Highs in the middle 70s. Wouldn't be surprised to see a couple places hit the upper 70s. Maybe Dover, Philly flirting with 80. That's a good possibility. And then here we are, Thursday, partly cloudy, dry, 80 degrees. And again, a few places may get above that, so we may bump that temperature up if it looks like we're going to get a little bit warmer than that. We get into Friday with afternoon storms, 73, although it looks like we may actually be getting more into the middle 70s on Friday. We'll keep an eye on that. Storms are a good bet Friday night, and then again on Saturday as a system passes through. Showers and thunderstorms for your Saturday, 68. Those taper off Saturday evening and give way to a very pleasant Mother's Day on Sunday. Partly cloudy, 70 degrees. That beats last year where we had snow and ice pellets falling on Mother's Day with a strong north wind and temperatures barely in the 40s. And then we get into next week here, still warm, middle 70s for your Monday with a chance of afternoon storms.